Last week I did that back to school phone in on This Morning, and I had quite a few messages from parents asking for some more tips and advice helping their children at home with school. I won't make it clear I don't think I'm an expert here, but I thought I'd share a few things that I think any teacher would tell parents, and hopefully you'll find it useful. My first little tip here, just like in school, I'll emphasise how important routines are. Children thrive from them, they love routines. So when it comes to bedtime, creating a little routine that you can do day in, day out will really help. No matter whatever it is, at least an hour before bed. There's no screens, there's no tablets, anything like that. But then it could be at a certain time they go for a bath, shower, wash, followed by a book, and then bedtime. Now, if you can keep that as consistent as possible, it will really benefit. We know we're as teachers trying to be consistent all the time with things like behaviour, and the children really do benefit from it. So even if children are going between houses, whether it's mums, dads, grandparents, if you can keep that routine as consistent as possible, it will really help. So second tip is all around technology. Now, I know how much children love having time on their devices, and I'm not against that. I'm just against unlimited and unmonitored time. So please do use the built-in features of any device. Like my iPad, I can go into my settings, go to screen time, and in there you can set app limits, how long they can spend on certain apps, but also downtime. So between certain hours, they can't use it. So I always set that for at least an hour before my kids go to bed. Tip number 3 is to read, and then read some more. Your children will come home with home reading books. Please try and hear your child read as much as possible daily if you can, but then also read to your children, sharing stories. Just before bedtime is when I do it, and I cannot emphasize how important it is to read to your children and instill a love of reading. Even if you're a parent that doesn't read a lot yourself, you're not an avid reader, or you might even struggle with reading yourself, go and get a wordless picture book and just enjoy the story. Just talk about it. You'll be amazed at what that can open up. So how do you think this character's feeling? Sad? How do you know? When was the last time that you felt sad? You know, the other day I felt sad when this happened, and it can spark so many amazing discussions. Or even if you load up YouTube on your device, have the book in front of you, and there will be an audio book reading of it that you can just both enjoy, sit back, relax and take in. Tip number 4, mornings can be manic. So to try and relieve the stress in the morning, use the night before to get as much ready as possible. Coats, bags, homework, uniform, shoes, get it all, even lunches, the night before, so that the morning can be as stress-free as possible. And the last one is a bit more of a selfish one as a teacher. Please label everything with a permanent marker. We might not have that child in our class who has the superhero power of being able to sniff a jumper and know instantly whose it is. Also, if you are going to buy your children shoes, if you're going to get shoes with laces on, please teach your children how to tie laces. Otherwise, just buy them Velcro ones. But I don't want to waste precious learning time tying up another wet shoelace when it's not even been raining outside.